welcome to another live stream of Sims 3 Pets, my 100% series. Be one moment while I pull up my live stream and run a quick audio test. Hold on, something's not right. I think my audio thing is going to different. Let me refresh the page because something's not right. There's something going wrong, like I can't mute my stream and I can't unmute it. Is it working now? Okay, good. Apparently all I need to do was refresh it. That was weird. Like, usually when I load into live stream, the audio is set to mute, so I have to unmute it, but audio looked like it was playing, but I couldn't mute it. The issue seemed to fix when I rebooted the game, essentially. Today, I think what we're going to do is we're going to continue trying to work on our recipes. So we were working on Ratatouille. So I think we have like a handful of recipes left before we are essentially done with this thing, and they're all dinner and lunch recipes. Yeah, let's have you go back home. We're gonna have you sleep. We're gonna have you sleep. I had another weird stress stream, I guess you could say, about streaming. I've been actually having some dreams about streaming a little bit more and more often, actually. But in the stream that I had, like it was Friday, like today, and I was very confused, I guess you could say, because I was actually streaming Sly Cooper 1, even though I've literally done everything in that game. But I think my brain was also kind of confused because it kind of took Sly Cooper 1 and acted like I still had stuff I needed to do for that. So I literally I was like playing Sly Cooper 1 for like 3 hours, and when I was done, so oh shit, I'm not actually supposed to be streaming Sly Cooper 1. I'm supposed to be streaming Sims 3 Pets. So I was freaking out because I was completely screwed out my console. And then I kind of ended the stream, said, okay, well, maybe I can just make things better. Maybe I can stream Sims 3 Pets tomorrow on Saturday, and then I'll just kind of push everything back. I realized, I don't know like why my brain was just thinking this, but I kept on confusing the games that I was covering on my channel right now. And I literally was planning on streaming Saints Row 1 before I would typically stream Assassin's Creed Unity. So say like I were to stream Sims 3 Pets on Saturday, I would instead be playing Saints Row 1 on instead be playing Saints Row 1 on Sunday, so I completely skipped Assassin's Creed Unity stream. And it was such like a weird dream about streaming. But I think what was strange was the fact that apparently in this dream, like I had it set up that I still had stuff I needed to do for Sly Cooper, but I was planning on using it as like a bonus video for YouTube, but instead of doing it in the bonus video, I was live streaming it. And for those curious, Sly Cooper is done. There's nothing else I need to do for that game. It was just so weird to me, like that whole dream was just. And I also kind of had like a weird dream a couple days ago as well. Like I actually dreamt that me and my mom were living in a stone like adobe house. It's really like a manor in Mexico of all places. And in that dream, I apparently there was kind of established that it was a house that was been around for like a couple hundred years. And I think what was strange was there was a time when me and mom were traveling and we went to Russia. And in this dream, I literally Russia in this dream, like Russia and Mexico were apparently neighbors, or can literally just walk a short distance and bam, you're in Russia, which is not how it works. Literally an ocean in between America and between Mexico and Russia. But well, it was just strange because there was a point when me and mom were walking the streets of Russia, heading home to Mexico, and I started bad mouthing like Vladimir Putin, which is something that if you were to do that in Russia, you're just gonna get yourself in a whole lot of trouble. You're pretty much gonna go to jail and never see the light of day ever again. But what was strange was my mom said, "Oh, you shouldn't say that. Vladimir Putin's right behind you." I look around like Vladimir Putin was just running towards me, and I started just running, like booking it, just running away from Vladimir Putin because I was scared about like being arrested by him. And when were about ready to cross the border from Russia to Mexico, apparently we went to Russia because mom had to go to a doctor's appointment in Russia for relating to her eyes. And she was approached by these 5 doctors that, oh, we need to do something to your eyes. We need to like wash your eyes out to help improve your eyesight or whatever. And mom, not knowing who these doctors are and knowing that I previously did like a really bad thing in Russia, so it's considered taboo apparently. She goes in the elevator with these 5 doctors she doesn't even know she can trust, and I literally just went to my home in Mexico alone. It was such like a weird dream that literally only makes sense in my freaking dream. It was so dumb. It was so freaking weird. Nice. I have a lot of weird dreams, and since it's a dream, like it only seems to make sense. It only seems to make sense in my head, like in my dream version of myself. And another weird thing about my dream is it always ends up shifting, like it doesn't like stay in one thing for long. I need to look at my challenges again. This is gonna be a full 4-hour live stream. I feel really good about today. I don't feel sick or anything. I'm not tired. At least I don't feel as tired as I typically do. God damn it. I just barely just touched right on the left analog stick. I feel good today, so I think that I can actually, I think I will be able to stream for 4 hours. Okay, so cheesesteak looks like this next. How are you doing, Dylan? You're doing good?
Nevazoo.
Okay, so I'm hoping that today we will be getting some promotions for the culinary career. And we may even finish like the challenges for cooking that we've been working on for the past few live streams. Oh, grabbing that pan with your bare hands. Cheesesteak is done. Getting close to another, well, not really close to another award, but we're getting there. Fish and chips is next. I will say there's like a restaurant that's not really in my area. We don't have this restaurant in my town, but we have one in the next town over. It's called Pelican's Roost. That restaurant has like some of the best fish and chips. But by the time we get like a plate of it and we bring it home, the fries are always soggy, so we always have to put it in the oven when we get home so it's nice and crispy. They have like the best fish and chips in our area.
Holy.
Hey, nice. Fish and chips, put away leftovers. What's next? Grilled salmon is next. Fresh your refrigerator, have dinner. Grilled salmon. Oh, I need to clean that counter. I'll do that after this. Been having fish a little bit more often lately. I'm not. I enjoy fish, but I'm like the weird one where I like to put ketchup on my fish. And some people just have it with tartar sauce, whatever. For me, I always eat fish with ketchup. Unless it's fish sticks and I have it with ranch. Or fish and chips, I should say, I have it with ranch. Been making a lot of progress on this. Something that I will say is I've been actually appreciating the amount of growth my YouTube channel has been making lately. I have gained 8 subscribers last I checked in the past month, which is just really impressive. And I mentioned before that it seems like that my Sims 3 pet stream has been kind of like the least popular series on my channel. It actually is starting to get like a surge of popularity a little bit. Like I think my last stream, like episode 50 or 51, got like 26 views. I need to look at it again. It's possible I'm wrong. I'm just like 90% sure I'm wrong. But like a lot of my content has actually been getting a lot of progress, which I actually really appreciate. It's something that I haven't really been noticed. It's something that I've been actually really surprised for. Like a lot of my, I've not only been getting like a lot of attention, a lot of people subscribing to my stuff, but I've been getting a lot of people who are I've been getting a lot of people who are just kind of discovering my channel on YouTube and actually showing me a lot of support, which I really do appreciate. The reason why I bought a grill is I believe that hot dogs can only be made by either microwave or grill, so we're just gonna do it with grill. Eat leftovers, you can have a hamburger. How you doing, Dylan? Doing fine. You need more social needs.
Aha. 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 Ha.
What are you doing? Put away leftovers. Have dinner. Go over here. Apparently, we can start it there. Okay, I need you to. Oh, we can't take out the garbage.
Uh-huh. Ha. Uh-huh. Aha.
Inventory. I need you to take a shower. Charlotte Kingsley has passed away, which means we need a we have a new co-worker. I need you to clean out bad food.
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
And I need you to hold and gonna raise the social stat of baby Dylan. Go back to sleep.
Oh, I gotta.
Dylan Knight. Oh, not change diaper.
Babadoo.
Play with is what I meant.
Oh. Zibsy wabba. Zibsy wabba.
And we also feed him because he's getting a little bit low.
Oh. Oh, boo 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 boo. Mwah. Thorba Thipsy. Nubula.
And let's go ahead and put Dylan back in the crib.
Ooh.
I honestly forgot about that wish. Honestly, missing wishes are not that missing opportunities, I should say, are not that big of a deal.
Uh-huh. Ha.
I'm curious about something. Only know Curtis Light as our co-worker. Still not it. Eventually we will get this. I guess what I can do is work on... No, damn it. I can't upgrade this, that sucks. Okay, let's continue to work on this. Serve dinner, hot dogs. Eventually we will get this.
Mm. 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 Mm.
I would love to be able to get these hot dogs done. I'm pretty sure hot dogs are gonna be like the only thing that requires a grill to cook.
Aha.
I think everything else you can cook with an oven.
Aha. Aha.
Still not it.
If this toy.
I'm gonna try something. Go to build and bind mode. Okay, let's go back to live. Oh, I forgot to do something. The reason why I did that was so that I could buy another counter. Open catalog, buy appliances, small. Nano Weaver. Can I upgrade this? It's over. Alright. Oh, that's the case. I don't know if that would have worked. It was just something I wanted to experiment with. Oh well, now that that's done, since we can't cook anymore, so I don't think we can. Let me check over here. Oh, we can still make hot dogs over here, so I guess it's not that big of a deal.
Nabja. Oh, get that.
So you seriously can't upgrade this. Okay, well I guess what we can do is have you upgrade the Nano Waver.
Oh.
My dog is barking right now, I can't do anything about it. Another thing is coming up my mic, so I don't think I have anything to worry.
Oh. That's all. Kibu.
You are hungry. Have you eat your food, and then we're gonna have you play with your toy. You know, I don't think I've used a microwave for the first time in the Sims game until Sims 4 when I was using it just for cooking basic recipes. I can't remember why I bought a recipe. I can't remember the reason why actually. Because usually I do have a quick meals. Still not done. Might at least be on very nice. Well, we're at grade, so I guess that's a good thing. Counter clean. counter clean. Nano Weaver upgrade.
The rips are.
B.
Continue chewing on your toy. I also, in addition to that weird like streaming dream I had last night, I dreamt that I was actually getting like a lot of people talking. Like there must have been like 6 or 7 people actively talking. And God, what did I do? I said or did something that kind of caused everyone to freak out, and I cannot remember what that was. Probably something embarrassing, knowing my dreams. One of the common trends with my dreams that always seems to happen is it's actually very common for me to it's very common for me to dream that I'm essentially naked and I'm in public naked, and I always have to try and like cover up my body. So it wouldn't surprise me if that type of thing happened where I realized as I was streaming that I was actually naked, especially with how concerned I am about Twitch's nudity policy. With how when I first started streaming, my dad literally stood in the doorway to tell me something. Essentially buck ass naked. So that was definitely an interesting experience. I'm actually kind of thankful that he was off screen, off camera. Keep on getting great quality. 1 second, something's going on. My mom is moving stuff out of the guest bedroom. Been kind of moving things up and downstairs from a hall closet or somewhere else. I think we are transferring like a bunch of clothes and belongings from my grandpa's house and my grandpa's stuff essentially, and putting them in our house. I think that's what's going on. So I was kind of hearing like a door, things like slamming. I think that's what I was hearing. Dude, you. Hey, why don't you go ahead and do yourself a huge favor and practice chess? You're actually very close to getting a level. Okay, so it'd be really nice if we can get this recipe perfected. Still not the case. Okay, keep on getting great quality. We need a perfect quality.
Yarble. Oh.
So breakfast, hot dogs. Eventually, we'll get this.
Oh. Zoons.
How are you doing, kid? You're actually about ready to soil yourself, so when you're done, we're gonna have Gore take care of you. How are you doing, Alec? You're still working? Approaching our first hour, 3 more to go.
Ha. Ha.
Kitty container, hold.
Huh.
Actually getting close to a level in Gore's career.
Abo Jikmar.
Hot dogs, put away leftovers.
See me one.
Dilon Knight, change dirty diaper.
Gore to Nuwangu. Oh.
Dilon Knight, play with.
Oh, shit. Ziwaman. Ubu.
Dilon Knight, get bottle, and then we will put Dylan in crib. Let's have you make another set of hot dogs.
Bravo, sweet.
Clean and then use, and then we will have you go back downstairs to work on upgrading this thing. We keep on getting very nice and great quality hot dogs, and we need perfect, which is about 3 or 4 categories above it. I think it goes from great, excellent, outstanding, and perfect. And it's all luck based. You do get a higher chance if you're if you're cooking with a thing that actually has a boost attached to it, like my oven with the improved meal quality upgrade. But you can. There's some things like when you're making salads or making PB&Js or like cooking hot dogs, where you essentially have to do it by trial and error. Hot dogs, put away leftovers, and you want to stop and use the bathroom. Okay, and let's make another set of hot dogs. I need to check something. Okay, so you're literally a day away from aging up.
What have been crats?
We're not gonna bother hosting a birthday party for the kid. Maybe we could just get it in days up a lot sooner, but I'm not too worried about it. Use the bathroom, and then we will have you eat. Still not done. Clean. One thing that I am kind of looking forward to, once we get these two collections done with, the cooking collection and the fishing collection, really the only thing we have to worry about is the gardening collection, which I may end up saving for another playthrough. I haven't decided yet. But we are making progress towards getting it done.
Cleaky.
Another thing that I will say
Navani Gertz.
is we're currently at level 8 on the culinary career. Once we get it to level 10, then we're gonna have Bobby retire. And we're gonna be focusing more on getting these skills done. I love how seamlessly she flips those hot dogs.
Ha.
It's just so satisfying to see.
Mm.
Oh, we're getting there. Got excellent quality. Finally graduated from great.
Ooh.
I will say hot dogs is like the typical college kid lunch. Like if you're in an apartment, you're essentially living on your own, just going to college. Hot dogs and top ramen is really like top tier cuisine for a college student trying to make ends meet because they're cheap, they're not hard to make, and they're don't take long to repair. I'm honestly still on the college cake diet, even though I'm past graduating college. It's mainly because I just don't really know how to cook. I'm sure I can figure it out, but I like if I had like a recipe in front of me, and if I had like if I know I have the ingredients on hand, I'm sure I can like follow the recipe and I'm able to cook.
Uh-huh.
But sorry, I thought I saw someone at the front door like with a yellow shirt, but it's just a mailman with a yellow guitar.
Mm-mm.
Sure, the 5 second rule applies there. But that's just something that I always can never go wrong with a hot dog and cheeseburgers. Going back down, great. I guess I was wrong. I thought you could prepare a hot dog to the microwave. I guess I was completely wrong there. How are you doing, Dylan? That hourglass waste is still kind of distracting me, I guess you could say. I more or less have gone over it by now.
Uh-huh. Aha. Uh-huh. Ha. Uh-huh. Aha.
My phone just dinged a couple times.
Da. Mwah.
I think I'm gonna pay the bills before I forget. Okay, let's go ahead and make another set of hot dogs. Eventually, we won't get this perfect recipe. Actually, gonna check something. Hot dogs, lobster, steaks, two surprise, stuffed turkey, sushi, and that's all we have left to make. Let me go ahead and put a save in, just in case I lose progress somehow. Let's go ahead and have Gort tend to the Dylan social need. Get bottle, start with that. And then we will have him play with him just to raise his hunger and a social thing. They'll put him back in the crib.
Huh? Ugh.
Oh, with a new boo. Deposit. What's up?
Put away leftovers. Go ahead and play with the baby. And then we'll put him back in the crib. go ahead and make another set of hot dogs. And we will also have you we're gonna use a karma power on Gort just to raise his just to give him the jackpot ability. There's a funny video I've been watching. A lot of clips from the sitcom Everybody Loves Raymond has been coming up on my recommend page on YouTube. And of course I keep on watching them, but I never realized how funny the that sitcom was. With that, my mom used to watch that sitcom so many times. That and Friends is probably one of her most watched shows, but I always just thought it was kind of funny because she there was a scene of them having a tofu turkey for Thanksgiving dinner, especially trying to have like a healthy option. And everyone had their own reaction to eating the tofu turkey, and I was just thought their reaction was just so hilarious to me. Like Frank was choking on it, Ray was whimpering from eating it. I can't remember that guy's. Robert was trying not to throw up. It is funny to me. I don't know why that keeps on getting in my recommended page. I'm probably not helping things by just watching those clips. But I've been kind of having a lot more appreciation for those sitcoms because they're actually pretty kind of funny.
Ah, woo! Slargy nard! Oh. Oh. Oh, baby, woo!
Now you can do whatever you want, Gort. Let's make another set of hot dogs. So for those curious, past couple live streams I've been only able to stream 3 hours. I'm gonna try and stream for 4 hours in all 3 of the live streams today because I label my streams as 4-hour live streams, but I always end up cutting it short. Gonna try and change that. It just really kind of depends on my mood at the time. Like if I'm not feeling well, then I'll end the live stream early. If I am if I'm not enjoying my time with the game, then I'll end the live stream early. But I'm not going to finish this game if I continuously I'm not gonna finish this game if I continuously put things off, like end things off early. You just have been kind to the police station, your boss things fixing the decor. You just got this one, sure. Keep on getting great quality.
Repty.
At least it's better than very nice as we were getting when we first started. I think we only got like 1, maybe 2 excellence though.
No. Gimso. Snurkle. Woof. 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 Zank. Woof. 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 Borschi. Woof. 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 Spurk. Woof. Woof. Woof.
That's not weird at all.
Borschi. Woof.
I wonder if that's actually how you teach a dog to speak in real life. Like, how accurate is just barking like a dog isn't teaching a dog to speak? There's gotta be like a more better way of doing that without making you look like an idiot.
Uh-huh. Ha. Uh-huh. Aha. Uh-huh. Ha.
Zarkle. Arr, 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 arr.
There's our third excellent quality thing.
Me one nefsu. Gemsa. Bawad.
Hot dogs, put away leftovers. Adjusting my camera a little bit. How are you doing in your career? Over halfway to getting from not a promotion but a raise is great.
Uh-huh. Aha. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Aha.
Another excellent quality. At least we're consistently getting high quality stuff. I imagine it's only a matter of time before we get the thing we need. Serve lunch, hot dogs.
Uh-huh. Ha. Uh-huh. Aha. Uh-huh. Ha. Uh-huh. Aha.
Oh, where did you come from? I thought you were just coming home. I saw a car drive past, and I thought that was Alec coming home, but then I just looked to my left, and he's right there. So one thing I will say is, we've been obviously working on getting these challenges done for a while. I imagine that we are fairly close to getting this. It's just recipes like this that will probably take a while for us to do, but I'm really kind of looking forward to the time when we are done with this for now.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ha. Uh-huh. Aha.
My dog is so stupid. She's barking her head off at my grandpa who just came home. He always does this. He acts like that my grandpa is still a stranger when he's literally been living in our house for over a month now. Okay, so we have hunger to work on. Let's actually have Zahra work on her homework first. Get that out of the way.
Ooh.
Take that. Uh-huh. Aha. Uh-huh. Ha.
I imagine that. Oh no, never mind. I thought we were one skill away from mastering painting, but we're not.
Uh-huh. Ha. Mm.
we got our first outstanding. Serve lunch, hot dogs. Will this be the one where we finally get that perfect? Be really nice if it is. Also, how are you doing, Alec? Is that a ninja? Is he painting a ninja? I've never seen that painting before. Thought I've seen them all the variations with Alexis Knight.
Ha! Do you wubba?
Also, I need to check something.
Oh.
Did we do all of the skill milestones? We did, so we're done with cooking. We still need to work on fishing. You catch one of at least fish, every fish type, and we need to catch a total of 350 fish. And we have caught 15, so we're still ways away from that. Ideally, both of those skill milestones could be helpful for us getting the perfect fish. The perfect fish challenge is done. But it's definitely going to take a lot of work to do. Less so with the ichthyologists. I think it's only like 20. Oh, I can check. How many fish do we have? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Robot fish. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Either 21 or 20 is possible. I miscounted. I'm thinking it's gonna be a round number like 20, but I'm just gonna quickly count it again. $21. I was right. Oh, it tells me right there. I am an idiot. I actually want to check something. Yeah, it tells me right here. I was making these a little bit more complicated for myself, constantly counting each unfinished thing, but oh well. We do have 6 recipes left to get to perfect beyond the things that we need ingredients for. So we're fairly close to getting this done. I also want to take a look at challenge rewards. So really, I imagine that we are fairly close to getting all the challenges. We still have a lot to do, I guess, but like all the only other challenges that the only other karma powers we don't have is a bad karma power. Yeah, this is one we need for a challenge, so. And we actually got most of these challenges done. I have a lot to do. You already have 2 kids without look, you're not having any more. Again, like, not unless Gort dies, so we're not gonna have any more kids.
Oh. Oh.
Dylan Knight, we need to play with. Change diaper. Another outstanding quality. You must be very close to getting this done.
Deep
Oh.
web.
Oh, Gratzel. Zip.
J'avoue, c'est-moi. Shiba Blar.
You also need your social skill up, and you need your need to eat. Play with first,
Oh. Isopato wazabu. Wazaboo.
and then we will feed. Let's have you eat. And let's put you back in the crib. I saw there was an upgrade for this. We may as well finish the upgrade. Another excellent quality. We're consistently getting higher quality things. I imagine it must be a matter of time before we are finished with this. Serve dinner, hot dogs. Oh, I need to clean that so bad. You're too short to do this, I think, so I'm gonna have you sleep. Gonna have you stop the upgrade for now. Then we're gonna have you clean this counter because it is nasty. Another excellent quality thing. Hot dogs, put away leftovers, then we're gonna have you use the bathroom. How are you doing, kid? You're doing great. Let's have you go to bed. And you, the bathroom good. When you are done, we're gonna have you continue to make hot dogs. I imagine we're very close to getting this done. As for you, just have you stop and we will continue, we'll clean and then we will upgrade you, dog. For you.
Honksa.
Christine Rizzo, I have no idea who you are, but I am not interested in you. We need you to eat and we need you to sleep. You're sleeping. We're cleaning. Good. Everyone is ready. We've been working on getting perfect hot dogs all day today, and I feel like we're finally close to getting it done. It's just, again, like it's completely random on if we're going to complete it or not. Another outstanding quality. We're actually gonna have Bobby eat something before we ever continue cooking. Hey, and let's see if we can make a couple more things of hot dogs, and maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get lucky, but I think I may have like 2 more cooking things left in me before we have to go to sleep. See how Dylan is doing. He is 1 day away, so I imagine he may be aging up tonight. Come on, big money, no whammy, stop. Literally been working on this all day. Another excellent quality. Eventually we will get this. I think I'm gonna cook hot dogs 1 more time and then we're gonna go to sleep. So what my current plans are, when we get Dylan to be in child form, then we can just focus more on getting our fishing stuff done. In all likelihood, we're probably going to be cooking for, trying to work on getting the recipes done for just a little bit while longer, maybe even a couple more streams if it needs it. But we are fairly close to getting it done. It's just problem is, like, recipes like this are going to take a while. And we're forced to use use methods that doesn't actually have a boost. Like, when we were making the autumn salad, it took us a while for us to make autumn salad as well. Because, we were doing it, we literally were preparing at a counter, we weren't using an oven with meal boosting effects. On it, so we literally just had to keep trying and hope that we get it. Let's go ahead and put these hot dogs away and then we will go to sleep.
Viduka.
Let's see, we will eat leftovers, we will have fish and chips, then we will go to sleep. It's Marina Jawa. I thought that was Carla Kingsley. She has a similar model, I guess. Just say I thought Carla Kingsley died. So once we get Dylan's needs met, I'm imagining he must be pretty close to yeah, maybe like at midnight it'll be his birthday.
Oh, we're new boo. Oh, tibita bini binar. Tibita bini binar. Tibita bini binar. New boo. Oh.
Let's see.
Oh,
Dylan night we will get bottle.
Oh, Zama Fazo. Oh, as a new boo.
And let's put back in crib. Here's what I'm focusing on my kid is just want to keep an eye on him because kind of legitimately I feel like that he's right on the brink of aging up. Yeah, maybe like any day now, any minute now. Dylan Knight, change dirty diaper. Arganjon use. Take shower.
Zabu, see me wa. Go us again.
Dylan, put Dylan in crib.
Basanu. Piso.
And going back to sleep. Let's have you. Oh God. I need you to clean out the bad food.
Oh, ooh, oh.
See, let's go ahead and wash your refrigerator, eat leftovers, grilled salmon. You will use the bathroom, take a shower, and then we will continue painting. Fish and chips, clean up, eat leftovers, hot dogs. It's actually at the 2 hour mark. I should probably put in a save in. I want to make sure that I am ready because when Gort dies, I'm thinking that he may be treated the same way as a normal Sam, where he will be claimed by the Reaper. And there was an achievement for scaring with the Reaper, but there's also a challenge for dancing with the Reaper. Trying to find it. Dancing with Death is a challenge that we will have to do at some point. Dance of the Dead is something that we need to be a ghost for. Then once we get that, then once we get those two, then this will be this challenge completed. But there's also a challenge for, I believe it's in the LOL challenge thing. Trying to find it. This is all that's the green thumb thing. This is a fishing stuff. Where is it? Here it is. LOL. Don't fear the Reaper is for scaring the Reaper. And that will also give you an achievement. Which I believe is at the end. Don't fear the Reaper. There's two things related to the Reaper that I'm gonna try and do, but I don't know if that will happen. But it really kind of hinders on Gord dying and if the Reaper will come to claim him. I'm trying to be efficient with this playstyle. I'm trying to like limit the amount of time that I have to play essentially. So worst case scenario, we'll have to create a separate file for, separate save for, but we'll get it done. Shouldn't be too hard to get this done. Let's use the bathroom. Let's take a shower. Let's wash the dishes. Let's eat leftovers. And we're gonna watch TV for a little bit. I'm trying to remember when I think it was maybe at like at 8 o'clock in the morning when we had Dylan. Maybe at 8. We'll have his birthday. Nice job. What's your handiness go at? Your handiness is you should be able to repair this.
Oh, God.
Eat leftovers. Ratatouille. Grilled salmon, clean up. I need you to play with Dylan to raise his social skill. We'll also feed Dylan. And we'll put Dylan back in the crib. Go ahead and save here.
Woo.
Have a 2-week clean up. Finally gonna eat something. We're very close to getting a level in this, which is great. I need to take a look at your wishes. I imagine like any minute now, Dylan will be having his birthday. You did your homework, right? I didn't forget. Assuming you did. I did. Will you hurry up and finish your painting, please? Art easel, take painting. Alex Knight, go to work. Dumbass dog, go eat.
Arr! Ooh.
Let's go ahead and buy a birthday cake for Dylan. Age him up. Don't worry about later. Okay. Let's go up here and have a birthday party for Dylan.
Oh. Ah. Ooh. Quan.
Be interesting to see what the kid looks like. Remember, this Dylan is going to be a leader, a politician. So I'm hoping that we can.
Whoa. Ah. Oh.
Hoping we can get some skills that would be beneficial for this.
Whee! Ah! Ah, woo! Varpigeen! Ah, woo!
I hate how long it takes to go through this process.
Ah, woo! Varpigeen! Ah, woo! Gorgy Narg! Ah, woo! Zupo Ferdy! Woo! Varpigeen!
Painting has worked wonders for office morale. Crime is down, solved cases are up, but the office is a much more enjoyable place to work. Your boss is extremely pleased with your help. It's boosted your job performance.
Woo! Gorgy Narg! Wee! Woo! Pleasant Gertzo! Woo! Varpigeen!
Days have flown by and Dylan is now a toddler. He still needs a lot of caring for, but can now also learn basic sim skills like walking and talking. What he learns at this age will set the stage for his future development. Oh my god, he's bald.
Woo! Zupo Ferdy! Wee! Woo! Varpigeen! Woo! Gorgy Narg!
And get a start on the potty training.
Woo! Pleasant Gertzo!
So to talk a little bit more about who Dylan, my character Dylan, is supposed to be. He's I mentioned before that he's a leader who doesn't command the respect of a leader. And throughout like the first half of the book that he's in, he's working to learn what it takes to be a leader. And he's working to try and gain the following that a leader would typically have, trying to earn the respect of his peers, and trying to become a leader worthy of a following. I do not like how this Dilon is bald, and I'm hoping that that will change once I turn him into a child. But if he's still bald as a child, then we are definitely going to be changing up his appearance. Because the appearance of Dilon in my story, he has brown hair. He has like messy brown hair, but he's not bald. He also has a facial scar, but I don't think they can add scars, especially on a kid. And I don't think he can add scars on a kid. I can't think. I don't think you can add scars on a kid as a and the character creation. If anything, it'll make more sense if we add scars for an adult, but I don't think you can do that for a kid.
Let's goob it.
So when Gord is done unclogging the toilet, we are actually going to we're actually going to sorry, I lost my train of thought. Once Gord's done doing the toilet, we're going to teach Dilon how to speak. We're pretty much going to use Gort primarily to take care of Dilon. Yeah, let's go ahead and teach Dilon how to talk. And I also want to check to see what skills toddlers can learn. Be nice if you get a boost on charisma, but I don't think we can. That doesn't help me. Toddlers can learn like a few skills early. Like if you use a specific thing, they can get like 3 levels in logic. I'm trying to. I want to see if there's any sort of skills that they can learn that'll be beneficial for that'll be beneficial for the politician career. Logic, Pegbox will teach him logic. Xylophone will teach him guitar. Painting, writing, logic. Yeah, it's nothing specifically for well, actually let me check real quick. See, Sims 3 politics, political career. Maybe there's something I'm forgetting, but I don't think that there's any skills that will be beneficial to get a jump on to learn as a toddler. Charisma is really like the only thing that seems to matter. Yeah. I guess there's something that I could look into real quick, and that's if children can actually learn charisma skill. Children or older can study charisma from the books first. Oh. That's for Sims 1. And that's Sims 4. Okay, so if it is something that a kid could learn, which I'm not seeing any evidence for it being the case, then we'll try and do that, but in all likelihood, we want to wait until Dylan is a teenager for us to get him to learn charisma.
Bija vola. Quarbu. Zergala. Bonza.
Let's continue working on the things that I do know how that we can do, which is getting perfect recipes.
Neb neb. Yixi. Zergala. Oh. Gabasu neb neb. Bonza. Bija vola. Bonza. Oh.
We're gonna frequently check back on Dylan's stats because I want to make sure that we aren't screwing ourselves out of anything. But I also want to make sure we continue to make progress. When did we get? We were at 261,000. Where did we get 2,000 more? Trying to see, did we get a bonus? No, but we're about to get a bonus, a raise, I should say. Maybe we did get a bonus from completing that.
Gabasu neb neb. Yixi. Zirkala.
Tafo.
Oh.
Papa tip.
Mm.
Tapala. Tafo. Gavi.
Bonza. Zambude Neb Neb. Oh.
Eventually, we will get this perfect recipe done.
Bijavola.
Oh.
Papa tip. Napa.
Yixi. Zirkala. Bijavola. Oh.
Let's go ahead and feed Dylan in high chair.
Papa.
Oh. Zamaladons.
Another excellent quality thing. Hot dogs, put away leftovers. Okay, let's go ahead and continue to make hot dogs. Let's let Dylan out of crib and out of high chair, I should say. And we're gonna try and teach him to talk again.
Somnola. Not the Zabu.
Be really nice if we can get this done.
Iga Zirkala? Oh. Oh, Fepsy Burb. Lurbat.
Go ahead and put the hot dogs away. We're gonna use the bathroom. And we're gonna keep on trying.
Quarbu Zergala. Oh. Bijavola. Oh.
We will need to put Dylan to the crib. I'm hoping we can at least get to the halfway point before that happens.
Oh, Bebsy Gerb. Bansa. Ambu Zerkala. Bansa. Gabasu Nebneb. Oh. Oh, Ubi Gua. Chiga Zerkala. Lurbadu Nebneb. Oh, Fepsy Burb. Bansa. Bijavolala. Bansa. Oh, Bebsy
One thing that
Bansa. Oh, Ubi Gua.
there are sadly 3 collections where we need to get to perfect quality. One of them is regarding like getting perfect quality on all things. One of them is one we're currently working on, which is getting perfect quality on all recipes, on all cooking recipes. And the other is for getting catching perfect fish. But I'll be really glad once we're done with all of them and no longer have to worry about this at all.
Zambude Nebneb. Oh, Ubi Gua. Bijavola. Oh, Bebsy Gerb. Bansa. Pergola. Oh.
We are... Well, what the heck was that? It's like blurry.
Ubi Gua.
Can't tell the speech bubbles in the way. Okay, we're about halfway. Let's have Gort stop, and we will put Dylan in the crib.
Oh, Fepsy Burb. Oh, Buddha.
Keep on getting outstanding quality, but we're not getting perfect. Imagine we're close, though. It's just every single time I see an outstanding, I just think we're like 1 or 2 recipes away, but swear to God, it never happens. We're gonna need to,
Sabzu.
we're gonna need to check back frequently because his bladder thing is getting somewhat low. And we also need to make sure that we have the fawn level raised at some point. Where's the sink? Sure. Why do we not have a sink in here? That's weird.
Chicard. Chimney Chicard.
I have the hiccups so bad.
So, Zubal Pepsi tea.
I guess if there's one thing that we can do, it's to have Dylan be potty trained. Just to get more progress on that, because his bladder thing is now almost halfway down. Of outstanding quality.
Ooh.
Google.
Potty trained Dylan. Gonna go ahead and put away leftovers.
Gorbzo. Zebzi milk Gorbzo.
Go me not new. Debbie. Hamatonso.
Wog.
Mm. Mm.
When Dylan is done, we're gonna change his diaper and gonna put him back at the crib.
Orbna Zoo. Chimsy Po.
Oh.
Webby Gertzel.
Ah. Shaxa Zimbo.
Herbie Gooble.
About halfway to learn to potty. Dylan Knight, change diaper.
Chicard. Chimney Chicard.
Go back to sleep. And we will put you in crib.
Oh. Bargain Nubu.
And he should be fine. Should be going to sleep any minute now. Hot dogs. Oh shit. I thought it was a lot later than it was. It's why don't you go home, Zahra? I don't know why you insist on staying at home at the school. Go ahead and continue to make hot dogs. Eventually we will get a perfect recipe and we'll be able to move on. Eat leftovers, gonna make hot dogs, just get those out of the fridge. And we're gonna have you work on your thing. How are you doing? Why don't you go to sleep? You earned it. How are you doing? Should be going to sleep any minute now. still outstanding quality. Eventually we will get this done. I guess just not today. Finally sleeping good. Hot dogs, put away leftovers. Go ahead and clean the counter. And just go ahead and make one more serving of hot dogs before we go to sleep and actually take care of our needs, actually. Oh my god. My dog is always thinking. I would love to be able to get these hot dogs going to the stream. Fortunately, I don't think it's gonna happen. Let's go ahead and eat leftovers. We're gonna have hot dogs, and then we're gonna go sleep. So, Dylan's hunger is getting somewhat low. How's everyone doing? Yeah, let's and let Dylan out and feed him in high chair. Don't want it to get too low. And he's already at yellow, so. So his social skill is needs some work, and his fun skill needs some work.
Danwa. Oh. Oh.
Oh, Varney, darb.
The energy stat is kind of like the least important of pretty much any sim. It's not like you're gonna die if your energy goes to the red. Your sim will just fall asleep where they stand, essentially. Social skill is also kind of like not threatening because you can get like red in social skill. You just need to talk to someone in order for it to go up. Again, like it's not like that you're gonna like die or anything for having a low social skill. It's just all that means is it's gonna give you some negative moodlets. Having very low hygiene will just make you smell. Having if you have your bladder too low, then your sim will just oil itself. If you have your fun stats too low, then your sim will get stressed out. It's really the hunger stat that's gonna be like life-threatening. If your hunger gets too low, then your sim will actually starve to death. But if it's a kid, if your kid's hunger stat gets too low, then Child Protective Services will come and take him away. Or, in the case of pets, animal control will take your pets away. Really, social, pretty much the only thing you have to worry about when raising, when taking care of Sims is all it is just, oh, stop putting down. I need you to snuggle.
Oh,
Pretty much all I need to worry about is Hunger's cat. But we are gonna have Dylan work on his fun thing a little bit. Just to raise it up a little bit, so we're gonna have Alec continue to sleep.
Tatanubu.
There was a funny parody I heard recently of the TV show Caillou. I don't remember what it was, but I read it for the first time and I was just laughing my butt off. It basically, it kind of goes along with the theme song, and one of the things, what it ended off with was no one deserves a beating like Caillou, which I thought was just hilarious. I've been watching like a lot of clips of people analyzing Caillou episodes, and a lot of it kind of made me realize how bad Caillou was as a TV show because Caillou was just so unlikable. And a lot of people actually hate him because people think it teaches kids it's alright to act like a spoiled brat because of the fact that Caillou is never punished for, is never disciplined for his bad behavior, and Caillou is always rewarded for bad things that he did. And just kind of, a lot of parents actually have a problem with that show because I think it kind of teaches children the wrong message. I personally was never introduced to that show until well into adulthood. But I imagine that as a kid with autism who frequently had behavior issues, it's possible I mean, if I were to copy Caillou's behavior, thinking it would be different for me, considering how impressionable I was as a kid. There was some things like Caillou did in this show, seeing clips of the TV show again, from people analyzing it, that I'm really genuinely curious how that show was even allowed on the air. It was just so bad. There's a thing like of Caillou pinching his baby sister because, or in the book apparently he bit his baby sister because she wouldn't play with him. And again, like, it's a baby. It literally can't play. At least not the way you would want, you would expect as a kid. It's so bad. Like, the show is so bad.
Oh, Burani.
There's apparently some parodies of Caillou as an adult, which I think, which I'm kind of curious to look up into what that's like. And apparently there's also a subreddit titled FU Caillou. And I'm also kind of tempted to look that up and see what that's like. But, like, that show gets so much hate. Probably the most hated show today. Most hated cartoon today. Personally, there's a lot of cartoons that I've watched over the years that I kind of despise. And a lot of people actually like some of the cartoons that I hate. But, like, one of the cartoons I dislike is Adventure Time of all things. Like, a lot of people actually praise Adventure Time. A lot of people actually love Adventure Time. I kind of find it annoying for the because it's just how Finn behaves. I don't really like Finn as a character. Which again, like, may be a bit controversial considering how many people love Adventure Time. But I honestly kind of find him annoying for the same reason that I kind of find Flapjack annoying for the misadventures of Flapjack. They're just not very enjoyable characters for me to watch, so I just typically just try and avoid them. The other thing is, another show that I dislike is I kind of have mixed opinions on the Pokemon anime.
See what do.
I kind of feel, and I was found out that I was actually correct in this, that the show, the conclusion of Ash's story felt kind of rust, where after 6 areas of Ash, trying and failing to beat the individual league, he was essentially given the champion title of Alola, and they just kind of speed ran him to being like the strongest trainer, even though I kind of feel like that he didn't earn it. And what I mean is, like, if you look at the Alola League in the games, they literally created the Elite Four as kind of like the last minute thing. But to my knowledge, they didn't even have Ash face the Elite Four. They just kind of face him, have him face against a ring of trainers, have his final bout be against his rival, Hal. And that's just not how the games handle it, and because of that, I don't think that Ash has earned the right to call himself a champion, considering literally the entire freaking series. Considering the entire freaking series, the Elite Four and the champion was hyped up and kind of shown and things that people were excited about the concept of Ash beating the Elite Four, and he never ever beats the Elite Four, but meanwhile he can just easily take on like a champion like Cynthia, no problem. It's unbelievable, and they did rush the story a lot, and apparently the reason why the story was rushed was actually because its creator actually died recently. Which, sympathy to the guy's family and everything, but hypothetically, if I were to die and my story was the story that I've been developing for my novel project is uncompleted, I wouldn't want someone to just try to end the series with one book. Because I have an ending in mind, I have a plan in mind. I'd rather find an author that's able to continue and finish my project as I have planned, rather than to try and like have someone finish it up in the next book. And that's kind of what I feel like they should have done. And honestly, I kind of feel that Ash's story was directionless. And it seems like for a long time they weren't willing to have Ash win a league, like actually succeed in any form of league battles. Because I kind of wanted to use him as a protagonist for as long as they could, which kind of makes him a less of an enjoyable character. I think that for the Pokemon anime's biggest strength was kind of bringing the Pokemon to life and just kind of introducing more lore and more characterization, more information about the individual Pokemon, rather than in relation to the story and developing Ash Ketchum as a protagonist and actually working towards his goal. Essentially, I kind of feel like that the game actually does better doing stuff like that rather than just actually writing a cohesive story. Because it's just, I was very disappointed with that. The thing that pisses me off so much is I was introduced to YouTubers who were analyzing the Pokemon anime, and they were acting as if the anime was the best thing ever, as if it can do no wrong, and it really upset me. Like, if you can't even analyze something critically, if you're only focusing on the positives and not the negatives, then you can't really call yourself a fan. You can't really call yourself like a critiquer. You can't really just. It's just. I am a huge fan of the Assassin's Creed games, but I admit its faults. I'm not the type of person where I just blindly think that, oh my god, Assassin's Creed is the best game series ever. Every single game is the absolute like best experience. Blah 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 blah. There are bad games in the series, and I fully acknowledge that. There are some games that I currently have problem with. I acknowledge that I do have problems with Assassin's Creed Unity. I acknowledge that the RPG games has its problems in its gameplay wise and story wise. But to say that a game or a medium is flawless and can do no wrong is just kind of essentially lying to yourself. You're essentially just refusing to acknowledge that, hey, this series is weak in some areas. Because no series is perfect. No series is flawless. Like, every series has its problems. Every novel project has its problems. To say that a game is flawless, or like a series is flawless, and you're only looking at the positives, is really kind of disingenuous. You're kind of really showing your bias if you're only looking at the problems. That's one of the things that me and my friend often disagree with. One of my friends is like the biggest freaking Borderlands fan. He thinks that every game is perfect. And when the controversy with this Borderlands 3 came around, and the whole like thing with Ava as a character and people's problems with the Calypso twins as a character, he didn't really see these as problems. He kind of considered these to be like, he considered the Calypso twins to be like a strong antagonist. He didn't see any problems with how they were portrayed. He didn't see any problems with how the lack of action impact the Vault Hunters had, and lack of impact they had in the story, I should say. And by that I mean, like, it's Borderlands 2, when Roland died, the Vault Hunter was present in that cutscene. Because Jack interacted with the Vault Hunter and sent it, and kind of forced Lilith to send them away when he was actually trying to have Lilith kill them. But the Vault Hunters are present in the cutscene. In the cutscenes of Borderlands 3, the Vault Hunters may as well have not even existed. Even though they should have been in the room, they weren't. And that's really the problem that people have with the Vault Hunters in Borderlands 3. And it's just, it kind of lessened the impact of a story for some, which I do understand. My friend thinks that Borderlands 3 is like the best game of the series, and he refuses to acknowledge the problems that it has, and instead just thinks that the issue is with the fans who are sexist because they don't like Ava, who essentially don't know what they are talking about when it comes to the antagonist of the story. And that's really kind of my problem, I guess you could say. Because it's just, you're not... Every series has a problem, and to say that every series is perfect is just kind of a biased way of thinking. But, yeah. That's really kind of my problem with the Pokemon anime, I guess, because every single time I try and talk about this show, the problems that I have with it, either I have people agree with me, or I have people who shut me down and act like that my opinion is just kind of invalid, that I am a quote unquote hater. Which just isn't further, is the furthest from the truth, but it's just really unfortunate. How close are you to aging up, Zahra? 2 days.
Oh,
Oh, I should probably check something. I haven't checked you in a while. So I am kind of thinking about moving away from Neo Carranza. Who is the Walls household? My phone just got like 3 alerts at once. Yo, Kyle. Random Sim. Someone knows someone from the Walls household. It's really like the only thing that what's his Leon maybe? Yeah, I don't know. Someone from the Walls household apparently is someone I know. I don't know who that is. Let's go ahead and put one more save in.
pasa. Bubbles. Simo?
Okay, let's go ahead and work on your cooking thing. It'd be really nice if we can get the hot dogs thing done. We're working on it for 2 days now, maybe 3 days. Honestly, lost track of time. Stretching.
Empty flip so toy.
I need to check. So I already forgot how long it would take for you to age up. 6 days. Dylan Knight, let's go ahead and snuggle to raise your social skill.
Pazza bobble. Oh.
And your social skills maxed out. We need to get you to learn your skills, so we're gonna teach you to talk.
Not the zabu. Bansa. Ambu zerka. Gabasu nebneb.
It'd be really nice if we could. I actually need to check something. We could, in theory, age up our daughter, Zahra. I just want to see, because I don't. For those curious, there is a way for you to age up your kid before they are even really ready to age up. You can have them age up early, and we did that with Bobby Knight, Bobby Rebus at the time, and we can. We can only do it once though. So I just want to know, we're currently 2 days away from the birthday of Zahra. I want to know if that is is uh uh is like a free age up range, or if it's something else. Trying to figure this out. So here's what it says. It can be used to age up a sim by one life station at a time and can age up any sim on the lot, not just sims in the household. It doesn't actually say anything about aging up early. Oh well, we'll figure it out.
Oh,
Now we're 2 days away.
Bebsy
I think
Bird.
that I'm trying to remember when we had Zahra, if she was like in the morning or in the afternoon.
Bansa. Bijavo. Hola. Bansa. Oh, good a day. Bansa? Oh. Bijavola. Zambu de Neb Neb? Gabasu Neb Neb?
We're somewhat closer, about 60% there. We will need to put, what's her name, Dilon to bed soon. I'm honestly kind of thinking about just using a super satisfy on him. Keep on getting outstanding quality.
Good a day. Bijavolala? Oh. Yixi, Zirkala. Oh.
Where I'm really kind of getting a little bit nervous about the energy stat.
Bebsy Gerb.
Bijavola. Oh.
I think that sometime
good
soon we're gonna need to go upstairs,
Bijavolala?
continue to teach Dylan how to potty,
Oh,
and
Bebsy Gerb.
change his diaper and put him to bed. But we're not gonna do it just yet. I want to try and
Bebsy Gerb.
get as much as I can out of this as possible,
Oh.
because we're getting close to 70% there. Maybe,
Bebsy Gerb.
yeah.
Oh.
There is a something I learned recently. In fact, something I learned today actually when I was looking into this was
Good
apparently
day.
one thing that
Oh,
there's something that like family friendly or family something. The trait that Sims can have
Do Neb Neb?
can actually get have we are people with Sims with that trait can teach their toddlers
Chiga
skills faster.
Zirkala? Gabasu Neb Neb?
Keep on getting outstanding. Give me perfect.
oh, Bebsy Gerb.
Bijavola. Bijavola.
We're about 80% there.
Oh, good a day.
Getting ready to just kind of stop this for now because we need to get him ready for bed.
Oh, Bebsy Berb.
Bonsa?
Okay, let's go ahead and stop this.
Ah, Ubi Gua.
Tuto bleep.
Yeah, potty train him, get his diaper changed to raise his hygiene. And then we're gonna put him in his crib. We're actually very close to learning the potty skill at least, so.
Gobney Nortnu.
And this may be the last one.
Sebby?
Or that'll just be a full bar. Or essentially a full bar.
Nabana Madoon. Sima Devai. Sahib!
What we need is we need his energy set to be completely filled. We keep on having to interrupt him when he needs to use a bathroom or something. Or when he needs to eat. Another outstanding quality. Come on, just finish it, finish it, finish it. Yay! Dilon Night, change diaper. Don't know, that kind of figured it was gonna be the case.
Urani. La Puiba do.
And put Dylan in the crib. Okay, I think what we are going to do is we're gonna have Zara's birthday here. I'm really kind of curious to see what Zara would look like as a teenager.
Ah, woo! Zupo Ferdy! Ha ha! Wee! Ah, woo! Varpigeen! Ha ha! Ah, woo! Glargy Narg! Ha ha! Ah, woo! Varpigeen! Ha ha! Ah!
Come on, blow out your candles, kid.
Woo! Varpigeen! Whee!
There you go. Zahra has reached her teen years. Angst and raging hormones can make this a difficult period for any sim. Zahra can now join the workforce by taking on a part-time job. Although her grades are still a big factor in her future success, because of her success in school, you may choose to for Zahra. She has that family thing. I'm actually looking into that trait again because I completely forgot like what the evil career does. Or I believe it's called criminal career. So for Zahra, we are doing the thief skill. Athletic genius. Oh, really? That's it? Guess we're doing genius. I actually don't like that outfit at all, so when you are done eating, we are going to be changing our outfit with this. You know, funnily enough, with a hair like that, she actually kind of resembles how my fictional version of Zahra looks. The only thing missing is a leather jacket and jeans. Really, like the only thing that's missing for a character, but I don't think you can have a leather jacket in this game. I'd be very surprised.
Woo! Zupo Ferdy!
That's one of the things that I would love to be. I'm an only child, but I always love the idea of having a sister or a brother. I feel like I'd be a great sibling if I ever had a chance. It was honestly like very lonely growing up because I like no one really talked to in my household, especially as an only child with autism. Really, the only person I could talk to as a kid was really my parents. It took me until fifth grade fourth grade until I actually had my first friend. As sad as that sounds, I was bullied so much as a kid. But yeah, really kind of glad. I actually kind of turned out pretty well, all things considering. Like, even though I didn't really have that many friends growing up, and I still don't have that many friends. I was gonna raise up pretty well. I'm actually pretty successful so far. I got a master's degree. I am fairly close to finishing my first book. Oh no, turned out pretty well, despite not having that many friends growing up.
Fapu.
So I do not like the clothing. No. Maybe. I'm really kind of hesitant on most of these. Honestly, that's not bad. No. Maybe if I can get this in blue. Yeah. Uh, are there no tennis shoes? Or did I pass them? What are these? Those are loafers, I think. Oh, they're sneakers, I guess. Like, not really what I was looking for. There's seriously no tennis shoes? I passed them. Are they up the top? I guess we're sticking with sneakers. For some reason, there's no tennis shoe. Why is there no tennis shoes? For a girl, why is there only tennis shoes for guys? Like, what? That's kind of weird. I think this actually does kind of look like Zahra, like a teenage version of Zahra from my book. Kind of like that a lot.
Erknie Burr.
No. We're just gonna do a basic outfit. I do not like that combination at all. No. What does this look like? Yeah, this is fine.
Chabadu.
That's fine. I don't care.
Gazork.
That's fine. I don't care.
Chabadu.
And that's fine. I don't care.
Erknie Burr.
Welcome to the family, Zahra. Now, what's actually going to be a little bit tricky is designing Dilon to resemble his character in my novel, because I mentioned before that my version of Dilon had a facial scar. He also had a patchwork suit, like a brown suit with patches on them, as if he just took like a piece of fabric and stitched him, used them to patch over a hole. And I highly, highly, highly doubt that that's something you can actually do in this game. I think that's gonna do it for today, though. I kind of want to take a little bit of a break. I think we've done what I wanted to get done, though. We got a lot done. We definitely did. I'm actually very pleased. So, I would have loved to have been able to get, I would have loved to have been able to get, like, a lot more. I would have loved to have been able to get a lot more, uh, cooking recipe is done, but we got a fair bit of them. If you look at the challenges, I think we got maybe 3 or 4 done. So we got cheesesteak done. We got dim sum done. We got fish and chips, and that's 3. Got grilled salmon. I think that's something we did, so that's 4. You got Ratatouille, that's 5. Yeah, 5 dishes done. Not that bad, all things considering. I think that's gonna do it for today. If you are remotely interested in what to see today, all the games I cover on my channel will be for 100% completion. I'm gonna be streaming Simply Pets yet again next Friday. Sorry, just had a brain fart. 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. I'm gonna be streaming Assassin's Creed Unity for 1% completion on Saturdays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time, and I'm going to be streaming Saints Row 1 for 1% completion on Sundays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. Just wanted to get my pessimism was at work. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I certainly did. We got a lot done. That's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all later.